Hi, welcome to our channel Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin the joy of staying small. Small isn't a step. It's a destination. People are taught to believe small is temporary. A phase, a stepping stone to something bigger. But what if small isn't something to grow out of? What if it's the goal? Jonah runs a bicycle repair shop out of his garage. He fixes 5 or 6 bikes a week. He knows every customer's name. He listens to their stories. He has time for coffee in the morning, dinner with his family at night. His income is modest, but his days are full of calm, meaning, and connection. He doesn't want a storefront, staff, or franchise. His small life is full. Bigger isn't always better. Sometimes, small is perfect. Freedom lies in the details. When you stay small, you control the details. You choose the tone of your emails. You decide how your work is delivered. You don't outsource the magic. You live in it. Layla is a solo wedding photographer. She shoots only 10 weddings a year. She builds deep relationships with each couple. She learns their love story. She picks locations that mean something to them. Her albums feel intimate and timeless because she has the space to care. She says if she had assistants or back-to-back shoots, she'd lose that personal connection. Staying small lets her pour love into every frame. The magic is in the little things, and small makes space for them. Less growth, more depth. The world rewards scaling. Scaling is seen as success, but growth that's too fast can hollow out the core. Staying intentionally small gives you room to grow deep roots, not just tall branches. Omar, an indie game developer, released a small puzzle game online. It didn't go viral, but players loved it. Instead of rushing to build a massive sequel, he spent 2 years crafting a new story with richer gameplay. His second release was a quiet masterpiece. He didn't chase a moment. He built a legacy. Slow, deep growth is more powerful than explosive hype. Pressure shrinks joy. More customers, more deadlines, more expectations. These can crush the spirit of why you started in the first place. Small keeps pressure low and joy high. Nina started a tiny plant shop from her apartment. At first, she sold to friends. Then local folks started buying. She resisted offers to go into retail space. She didn't want inventory stress or payroll. She wanted to share her love for growing things. Now, she hosts monthly workshops in her backyard and runs a small subscription box for plant lovers. Her joy is alive because her business fits her life, not the other way around. Freedom doesn't scale easily. Joy lives in lightness. Saying no is a superpower. When you're small, you can say no. You don't need to please everyone. You don't need to compromise your voice. You can choose clients, projects, and partners that align with your soul. Tarek runs a tiny video production studio. He turns down about 70% of inquiries. He only takes on work that aligns with stories he believes in. Because of this, he never dreads a day of editing. He never fakes excitement. Every project he delivers feels like a calling, not a compromise. The ability to say no is one of the richest gifts of staying small. You're closer to the work. Large businesses often create distance between the creator and the customer. But small keeps you close. You hear feedback directly. You see the impact. You stay connected to your purpose. Vivian hand makes leather journals in her studio. She receives emails from customers around the world, stories about how they use her journals for grief, love, travel, healing. That connection fuels her. She doesn't just make products. She makes tools for meaning. If she scaled up, she says she'd lose the very thing that give her work its heart. Closeness isn't just a feature. It's the whole point. Less overhead, more options. The smaller your structure, the lighter you are. No staff to manage. No huge office rent. No endless layers of approval. That gives you the freedom to pivot, rest, or change direction without breaking everything. David is a solo mobile app designer. He works from coffee shops, libraries, parks. His expenses are low, so his income doesn't have to be massive. That means he can experiment, launch a weird idea, take a month off. He's not trapped by his own business. He's free because it's light. Lightness gives you choice. Heaviness gives you chains. Quality over quantity. Small operations can focus on doing fewer things really well. There's no need to mass produce. No pressure to please everyone. You can obsess over craft, not just performance. Elise makes handmade perfumes. She only produces a few dozen bottles per month. Every scent is tested, aged, and blended by hand. Her customers wait weeks, but they wait gladly because they're not buying speed. They're buying soul. Her quality is unmatched, and her waiting list keeps growing. Doing less allows you to do it better. You don't have to manage people. Many people think success means building a team. But managing people is its own job, often unrelated to the craft that brought you joy in the first place. Staying small means you don't become a boss. You stay a creator. Greg is a master woodworker. He once hired apprentices, thinking it would help him grow. Instead, he spent more time managing and correcting others' mistakes. Eventually, he let the team go. Today, he works alone in his quiet shop, producing fewer pieces but with far more satisfaction. He's not a manager. He's a maker, and he's at peace. You don't have to be a leader of others to lead a meaningful life. You stay closer to yourself the bigger things get, the more you can lose sight of who you are. When you stay small, you stay near your center. You remember why you started. You hear your own voice louder than the world's noise. Simone runs a podcast with no ads, no sponsors, and no co-hosts. Just her voice, once a week, talking about creativity and doubt. Her listenership is tiny, but fiercely loyal. And most importantly, she loves making it. She says it's the one thing in her life that feels 100% hers. Small doesn't mean insignificant. It means undiluted. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.